Hi, my beautiful Pisces. Welcome to my channel, Soulight Hypnotherapy. My name is Kirsten, and I have a new reading for you. It's called the High Priestess Reveal, and this is a reading that tells you what you're vibrating to in the year 2018. This is going to give you a lot of spiritual guidance, mainly spiritual guidance, okay? So that you draw and attract to you that which will bring the most fulfillment and happiness into your life, okay? So what the High Priestess Reveal is on the left side of her is a dark pillar, and on the right side is a white pillar. And so the dark side represents what you're vibrating to that is most harmful to you this year. Usually when I do these readings, I'm finding this reading is developing for me. It's growing in its meaning. And I'm finding that what's here on the left can represent something that's happened in your recent past, something that you've brought into you're bringing into this new year. So it's energy you've probably been dealing with for a long time, maybe throughout your entire life. Opportunity to clear that is here. Whatever is on the left side of the High Priestess is what you want to clear, get rid of, examine, and nullify or reduce, okay, so that you can better your life. This is what you're vibrating to, so for sure these are issues that are going to come up for you and will cause you the greatest harm if not cleared. The cards to the right represent what you're vibrating to that is most beneficial to you. And I've found that in doing these readings, sometimes these cards are more difficult than the cards on the left. And that's because High Priestess or Spirit wants you to achieve the highest and the very best. So this may be a lesson, a spiritual or karmic lesson that once again is going to come up that Spirit is bringing towards you to clear once and for all, so that you can evolve to that next level. And it will, if it's a negative energy that shows up here, it's look at it more as a blessing to overcome a challenge and to grow in that manner, rather than looking at it as a curse. Oh, more of the same crap. No, you're getting an opportunity to really work on this and remove this from your life this year, and that's why it's here. All right, so that's kind of like how the reading works. Sometimes I've been seeing little past life issues here, and I'll mention whatever I see, because this isn't an experimental reading for me. I am going to be working with my intuition more, allowing myself to connect more to Spirit, and depending less on the meanings of the cards, although I will definitely tell you what the cards mean, because that helps me to tune in. But then I'm going to let myself tune in, and whatever messages I get, I'll express those to you. And I need you guys to let me know whether or not it resonates. Now remember, these readings are for more than just you. These readings have to resonate with many, many Pisces out there. And I ask that when I do my shuffling, that it resonate with the majority of my listeners. So, but listen for your story, and remember, it can be vice versa, because these are general readings. If I call out the scenario in your perspective, it could be happening in your life the opposite way. So bear that in mind. All right, please make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that like button, guys. If 500 people watch the video, 500 people can hit the like button. It's a way to show support to your readers, because if you don't support them, they can't support you. And if you'd like a personal reading, my information will be in the description box below. Let's go ahead and get started with your High Priestess Reveal, Pisces, for 2018. First card out on the left of... I forgot to mention, there's a bonus to this reading. There's a secret card underneath here, which will give me additional messages at the end of the reading here. And then there is a bonus. What I want you to do now is pick a pile, left or right. Right now it doesn't matter. Neither one is dark or light. Neither one is negative or positive. Pick a pile, left or right, to the High Priestess. This pile will represent a wish, one wish that you want granted in 2018. And she'll reveal whether or not you get that wish. Or a question, a yes or no question that you really want answered for 2018. So either pick one wish or pick one question, and pick a pile that represents that. And at the end of the reading, we'll see what the High Priestess reveals. All right, let's get started. So with the Nine of Swords to the left of the High Priestess, Pisces, this is a card about mental torment. You're in your head with a lot of fear, worry, nervousness, anxiety, mental pressures. Some of you may be dealing with illness, or someone around you may be dealing with illness as well. So, but this is about letting something get in your head. Fears get in your head. Feeling like a victim, feeling like outside forces are against you. Feeling haunted, some of you. Crying, depressed. So this is a very negative card, but it's all in your head. These are all just thoughts of what might happen. They're not actual tangible things that have happened yet. So you're in your head dwelling on them constantly. See how it's created this blockage to where nothing can get in, nothing can get through to you. So the High Priestess is saying you are vibrating most strongly in the negative to your fears. And she is warning you that what you vibrate to, whether it be negative or positive, you will bring into your life this year. You will bring more of it, more of the same, and you will increase it. So you must stop this. Okay? Your thoughts create your reality. High Priestess is telling you to avoid a self-fulfilling prophecies of fear. Fear is nothing but faith in a false belief. Turn that around. Have faith in a true belief. Look back on things that you appreciate and you value, like your dog here. Like the beautiful home that you're in. Find things to remind yourself that you are good enough. You have love. You have support. You provide for others. You know, and so if you can start thinking more positive about yourself and about your situation, and also looking back on the past and realizing that, you know, everything is cyclical. Things change, and nothing is forever. Get yourself out of this downer state of mind, because you're just going to attract more of the same into your life. And I feel like she really wants you to address your fears this year, Pisces. Use mind exercises, use visualization, use affirmations to make yourself more positive. Use hypnosis, use Reiki, any sort of energy healing modalities to change your vibration. Even if it's just for a minute a day, and you gradually increase that. Each time you do it, it's like you're taking away one of these swords and making a space for Spirit to come in and provide you with a real solution to your issue. Okay? So it's about reprogramming your mind. And then some of you have got real bad anxiety. Maybe you've had it all your life. I would suggest doing EFT tapping or shamanic tapping to help you relieve your anxiety, to help you cope with anxiety. Or again, there's many modalities that you can use to help you desensitize negative pattern thinking. All right. And if you guys want assistance with that, I am a Reiki healer. I'm also a hypnotherapist, and I can provide you with help and assistance in this arena, so please let me know. Now, in regards to love and romance, this card suggests that if you're single, you may be fearing that you're never going to find love again. Maybe you're getting up there in age. Maybe you've had a series of partners who've rejected you, used you. So this card is saying to keep dwelling on that, to keep reminding yourself of that. It's going to create a self-fulfilling prophecy. You vibrate to more of this energy, so start a daily practice or a discipline of affirmations, vision boarding, mantras, visualization, anything to help reprogram your mindset, so that you can get out of this program that you're stuck in. Do this to bring more love into your life. You want to cultivate the feeling of deserving more love, the feeling of deserving more money, the feeling of deserving more respect, okay? If you're in a relationship, it says that you may be worried about something happening to the relationship, or some of you might feel trapped in the relationship that you're in. You may need to talk with someone, get some sort of counseling or therapy this year to express your feelings. This could also represent someone around you who needs your support, who's going through something, and they feel trapped with fear and worry, anxiety, and they may need your compassion, they may need your understanding, they may need you for counseling and therapy this year. With this blonde woman here reversed, if this represents you, then I feel like you kind of want to, if there's nothing in it for you, you're not really emotionally there. You won't really be emotionally there for someone. And because you're too caught up in your own issues. And I'm just channeling now, what I'm feeling. And if this is not you, then this is someone in your life who, a friend or someone around you who's just not giving you that kind of understanding that you need. Not enough to get rid of your fears, not enough to support you. So I would say that professional counseling, I think the High Priestess would recommend you get, rather than talking to a close friend, because I feel they're not really with you. They have their own problems, their own issues right now, but you do need someone to talk to help alleviate your stress and your worries. You need someone to help you to see the bigger picture. You need someone to help you look up. And again, you might need to do this for others this year. And not just in a way that's superficial, that I call this my blow smoke up your ass card. You don't want someone who's just blowing smoke up your ass. You really want someone who understands and can help you see the bigger picture, see the possibilities. So if you need professional help with that, you should seek it out. As far as your money goes, with this card, you may be worried about earlier in the year, and I'm feeling like this is more like how you're coming into the year, and this is where you'll end up. But I feel like with work and money, maybe right now, some of you are worried about a mistake that you made at work or losing your job. But this card is a reminder that things aren't as bad as they seem, and you're in your head about it, and you're envisioning the worst case scenario. You're vibrating yourself to that, so you have to stop that, okay? If you're looking for work, it may be tough finding the right work. Again, use mental programming to attract right work to you. Again, I feel like vision boarding, instead of looking at everything that could go wrong, you need to start looking at the end result of what could go right. I feel like vision boarding will really help you in 2018. I'll put a link to a video that will aid you with that in the description box, Pisces. Spiritually, this card is saying this is a dark time for you. Some of you are going through a dark time in your life, or someone may be going through a dark time, and it may involve sickness, illness. It may involve anxieties, fears, grief, abandonment issues, even death, prosperity issues, and for some of you, even property issues. And then I do kind of see some of you feeling like you're being tormented, like hauntings. I think you just feel like you're cursed from having something that you want. So, I feel like High Priestess wants you to Stop this extreme thinking. And if you can't, then do something about it. Again, get some professional counseling, or maybe seek out a healer, a therapist, someone who can help support you and help you to see that that's not the case. All right? And I feel like I'm going to come back to this card later. But I feel like a spiritual practice is definitely what needs to go into effect for you, Pisces, in 2018. I think you need your own spiritual practice. If you had one before, I think you need to go back to it. Or find one discipline, a daily discipline that you can spend at least 5 to 15 minutes, starting out, and then gradually increase that, where you're practicing faith rather than fear. So to bring an end to your stress and worry, little by little, you'll start to feel less worried. You'll start to feel less anxiety if you do this, okay? All right. Now, blonde woman is here reversed. I never like having her in my readings. She talks about someone who's an opportunist, someone who flatters for their own personal interest, a false friend. Now, this may just represent, these readings are probably going to go on long. I wanted to keep them short, but I'm finding that they're just going to probably take longer. This may represent your feelings of, in your love-related department, that you can't ever find a partner, and maybe you feel that you've been victim of opportunists, and you give your love so easily. So this is a bit of a wanton woman, okay? And it's not because she's easy. It's not because she's it's not because she doesn't respect herself. It's because, and when I say she, it could be he, it's because you feel like it's what you have to do to garner love and companionship, and it's a false belief that needs to be cleared, okay? And it's not working for you. It's not working for you, all right? Now, to the right, we have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups represents a spiritual, can be a spiritual woman. It could be you being more spiritual in 2018. It can represent your mother. It can represent an older woman who's warm and compassionate and understanding, or these traits and qualities when you're within yourself. So I feel like when she's showing up, that especially next to the High Priestess, this is going to be a year of incredible intuition for you, and psychic ability, clairvoyance. You're just going to be really tuned in. So trust that your intuition in 2018 is going to really help serve you and guide you, because this is what you're vibrating to, that is going to most help you and assist you in 2018. This card tells us that you need to be more emotionally available, maybe to your mother, or to maybe a water sign person may need your help this year. They may be going through some sort of grief. I say, for some reason, I feel grief counseling is needed. And you need to be emotionally there and supportive for them. Trust your intuition in what it is that you do, and what it is that you, and the people that you come in contact with. Trust your intuition. Go with your first instinct. That will best serve you this year. As I said, some of you may want to seek out a counselor. I feel like this person is showing up here. There is a healer, there is a counselor, there's a therapist, maybe a water sign. I feel Scorpio, but it could be any sign. Someone who's going to be of great support, love, and caring, nurturing, understanding, and will give you good guidance. You're vibrating towards this person. You will meet this person. They will help you. As far as love and romance goes, for the Queen of Cups, I feel like I didn't pick her up. Sorry, guys. I feel like for the Queen of Cups, if you're single, it's important for you to find someone who will fulfill you emotionally, and that you can connect to on a deep spiritual level. Also, someone who will respect you and value you for who you are. You don't have to change. You don't have to be someone else. So the Queen of Cups wants you to start practicing self-love, self-respect. Show yourself love and compassion. Give yourself what you want someone to give to you. Love and honor your true, authentic self. Whatever it is you feel drawn to or attracted to, explore that. It's you. It's who you are. Find out what that is. Don't let anyone keep you from knowing who you are and being who and what you are. And the more you do this, the more attractive you will become. She's also saying that to delve into your spiritual beliefs like a mad dog. I mean, you are on fire. You're going to be so intuitive and psychic and clairvoyant. And these skills can help you. They are the most powerful skills to help you in 2018. So develop them. Trust them. And these skills will also help you in magnetizing to a partner that is right for you. So I want to go back and say, if you practice self-love, self-respect, show yourself compassion, and give yourself opportunity to grow and expand on who and what you are and what you want, what your interests are this year, that this is going to make you much more attractive to others and will help you to magnetize a partner who matches your vibration, which is really what you want. And I feel like you could definitely meet that person this year, because this card showed up in your reading is what you're vibrating towards. So if we look at it in respect of love and romance, you could very well meet someone, if you're single, someone who's loving, maybe an older, slightly older than you, who's warm and compassionate and spiritual, someone you can relate to on a deep level. And I feel like this person provides the opportunity for a more sustainable relationship, maybe even possibly marriage material. So it's not over for you. It's not over for you. You feel like it's over for you in the beginning of the year, but it's not. It might be a water sign person, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. If you're in a couple, try to show your partner more compassion. They may be going through something right now. And I feel like this also relates to someone's mother. They're going through something right now. Show them compassion. You may not want to be bothered because you have so many other issues of your own, but they really need your love and support, and it will greatly benefit you karmically if you do this, okay? Open yourself up emotionally to their needs. Put their needs before your own. You'll forget about your troubles. Spirit can come in and help address your troubles as you do this for someone else, okay? Show your partner love and compassion this year. They need your love and support, and they may not tell you, but be there for them. Okay, that's all you need to do. For some of you, there might be another woman around your relationship. Use your intuition to discern whether or not that's the case. Normally, I would not say that with this card, but because Blonde Woman showed up in the reverse, whether she's upright or reverse, this does talk about a rival. Now, this is not for all of you. You'll know whether or not, you will know whether or not that's your situation. And if it is, I feel like there is someone around. Sorry about the dog. Hold on. But I feel like this someone that was around was in the past, and I feel like it's a fear that she's still around. But based on the card next to it, I don't think they are. I think it's just a fear that you need to talk about and express to get rid of the lingering memory or the fear. I mean, trust your intuition on this. I'll have to come back to this subject right now because the dog is barking. I'm kind of losing it. So let's talk about work and money with the Queen of Cups. If you're looking for work in 2018, or later in the year, I mean, I think you're going to find something that is more fulfilling for you. It's going to provide the support and a good work environment for yourself. And this may involve healing, spiritual, or creative arts. If you're not already pursuing that, it's an interest that you have, that you should go ahead and pursue it. It will give you the greatest fulfillment, that path. Also, Spirit wants me to say, if you seek it, you will find it. You may doubt that you could find it. It says, if you seek it, you will find it. Now, these messages don't always pertain to the beginning of the year and later in the year. It could be at any time, okay? If it resonates with you, that's the message for you. If you're already working, I feel like your work environment is pretty supportive, and there may be a caring woman, manager, or someone around there that can help you in the workplace and support you. Money-wise, you're advised to avoid emotional spending. You may want to spend money. I feel like money is pretty balanced, going to be pretty balanced and good for you. Maybe you're really worried about it here with the Nine of Swords. You fear the worst, but you're able to balance out your situation. Just avoid emotional spending. Avoid buying things just to make yourself feel better when you feel stressed out. Find better ways to cope with your anxiety than spending money so that you can keep your money balanced. Okay? So remember to keep your money balanced. With, let's talk about spiritually. I already said this is incredibly powerful. You'll be incredibly powerful this year as a psychic, as a clairvoyant. Your intuition's on point. Some of you may be getting downloads left and right. I mean, I have a Pisces moon, and I got this download of this reading the other day, and I was just like, whoa. And I feel really strongly about it. I feel really good about it. And I'm following through with that instinct. If you follow through with that instinct, I think it's going to guide you in the right... I know it's going to guide you in the right direction. So, High Priestess is saying that. Sorry about the dog, guys. I love her, though. She looks just like this dog. Just so you can see the dog. She's a black lab, and her name is Mandy. And she has a big mouth. Okay. So I feel like with this card too, spiritually, is saying that you will probably meet, I feel like you will probably meet a woman or a woman with light hair or sandy brown hair. She may be older. She's very sweet, a lovely person, cares very much, and wants to help and support. This person is very wise, like a counselor or a therapist, a healer of some kind. And they're going to play a significant role in your spiritual growth this year. I feel strongly this is a Scorpio, or it could be any other sign. But expect this woman to show up in your life and know that she will be of great support, of greatest support for your spiritual growth this year. Okay? I know exactly who this is for me. I know exactly who this is for me. It's a teacher at my school, the Hypnosis Motivational Institute. I know exactly who this is, and I'm going to seek her out. Okay. Also, this card says that to expect to increase your psychic and clairvoyant abilities, and that your ability to attune to energies and people is going to be extremely powerful. And because of that, your law of attraction, your magnetism, your ability to attract things into your life is going to be pretty powerful. So, and you'll be able to draw and attract the things to you that you're wanting if you believe it. If you can come out of, you are doing that, but come out of these fears and worries, because you are doing that. Make sure what you draw and attract to you is what you want, okay? But specifically, she wants to say work with attuning to the thing that it is you want, and you have the power to do so. I actually have an amazing hypnotic journey using imagery to tune in to the object of your desire. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be the thing that you're most desiring. And through that merging in your subconscious mind, you vibrate with it. And when you vibrate with it, you attract it to you. Like attracts like. So if you're wanting help achieving a goal or finding true love, contact me. Again, this journey is amazing. Many people have received so many breakthroughs through this journey that is a hypnotic journey where you will be merging with the object of your desire. And I can assist you with that. My information will be in the description box below. So get yourself in alignment with what you want. Abraham Hicks books are really good too, to learn about how to vibrate to what it is you want and how not to vibrate to what you fear. What is it? The Bible says, that which I greatly feared has come upon me. I think that's from the Bible. That which I greatly feared came upon me. That's what High Priestess is saying. Don't do that. Think of I'm getting all these Bible verses, but I used to know my Bible by heart. I read it several times growing up. Not that I'm super Christian. I'm not. I'm super spiritual. But think on those things that are positive. I'm trying to think of the... Here it is. It's from Philippians 4. I just want to say it. So let me pull it up here on my computer. Therefore, my brethren, dearly beloved, and long for my joy and crown, so stand fast in the Lord, my dearly beloved. Oh, sorry. Let me. I'm too far ahead. Too far back. Let me. It says, verse 8. Philippians 4, verse 8. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, if there be any praise, think on these things. And those things which you have both learned and received and heard and seen in me, do. And the God of peace shall be with you. So I felt like I needed to say that. And again, if you're not spiritual, if you're not a Christian, it doesn't matter. Look at it. I believe the Bible is highly metaphysical. It's an analogy of the conscious and the subconscious. And that's how I always read it. So think on those things, and you'll better your life. Okay, I'm taking too long. I'm on a soapbox. Let's get back to what the clarifier for the Queen of Cups means. We got the gifts. So this talks about fortuitous situations. So you're vibrating towards fortuitous situations. This is awesome. A surprise, something unexpected, something highly favorable. Some of you might win a game of chance this year. Don't overdo it, but possibility of attracting a win is here. Some of you may renew a work contract. Some of you will have a very positive collaboration with someone. Some of you, like I said, will meet someone who will be that marriage material. For some of you, this is an engagement ring. Or at least a deeply committed relationship. And that gift will come to you this year. So look for that. I feel like it might be with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Could be any sign, but this person is spiritual and this person is very warm and compassionate and understanding. So now let's see, this video's gone on really long. Let's see what, what's underneath High Priestess is the Five of Coins. Five of Coins is about adversity and hardship, suffering, loss, failure, being down and out, feeling isolated, or being in a bad situation for a long time. This is a card about feeling left out in the cold, feeling neglected, lacking in abundance, security, health, faith, or a solid foundation, financial losses or poverty issues. And about feeling like an outcast, feeling unwanted. The clarifiers that I got for this are it's called the Consultant and Impediment. So this is what they look like upright, and this is what they look like reverse. And they came out reverse. So first let me read what the Five of Coins means, and then we'll get into what the clarifier is trying to tell us. I feel like with love and romance, and I'm just going to connect this actually to what I've already read to you, because what I've read to you applies. This just adds to it. So some of you, like I said before, you feel like you're running out of time. You feel like you're never going to find anyone. You really feel abandoned. You really feel lost and lonely, like there's no love here for you. You're vibrating to that very strongly in 2018, in the beginning of the year. You may feel like you have no options available to you. Some of you aren't dating. You're isolating yourself maybe because of financial issues. Some of you have father issues, abandonment issues, or other woman issues. You feel like you have a rival, and that's why you're single. Some of you are single because of father issues. Some of you are single because you are hurting financially right now, and it's just not something you can focus on. Some of you have abandonment issues. So those are things that you would want to address with your in your counseling or in your clearing. Okay. As far as if you're in a relationship, you may feel alone in the relationship, or someone feels alone in the relationship, and someone is just there, but not really there. And if that's you, Pisces, you need to be more there. Someone needs your support, or this may be you. If it is you, and you can't talk to your partner about it, find that outside counseling. Again, I'm just repeating what I already said. So I feel like this energy of scarcity, this energy of this fear of alone, abandonment, of scarcity, your fears are really super strong, and they may be based on, you know, what you've known for a while. But it's important to look past what has happened and dream again. Look past what has occurred and envision a new future. And I feel like you can't do that, but you can. And you may need help. It's here. It's provided if you need help, okay? Can't stress that enough, but that's your message. And then some of you, if you're planning on going into the healing, psychic arts, remember to always clear your energy before and after working with anyone, okay? Because these energies can stick and grow and multiply. You know, one fear leads to another fear. So you want to make sure that you don't, because this is an absorbent energy here, absorbs other people's energy. So I would say make sure that you do proper clearing if you're involved with any kind of energy healing or psychic work. That's a good message for me. I feel like past life regression could help some of you guys. To release some abandonment issues. I feel like some of you might be dealing with a woman, maybe a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, who's going to be abandoned, or dealing with abandonment issues or adoption issues. And if it's you, then past life regression can assist with that. I'm taking too long. I have to rush this reading. I'm sorry, guys. I hate to feel. I always like draw myself back out of it. I'm trying to let myself just channel, but I always draw myself out of it. I'm like, I have some reason why I have to draw myself out of it. So, okay, the video is going to take as long as it needs to take. Okay. I feel strongly that some of you will benefit from past life regression to clear negative energy, to clear father issues, to clear abandonment issues, to clear scarcity issues. Okay? As far as work and money goes with this card, if you're out of work or you fear losing your job, you feel like your job is at risk, someone fears the loss of a home, someone fears going into debt and not being able to get out of it, like being like unable to get out of it. And the card is saying that if you need, some of you may have to take a menial job or a lesser paying job to make ends meet. Go ahead and do that. You have to be practical. Yes, be spiritual. Yes, have faith, but at the same time, be practical. So, and then some of you are advised to hold off on a business venture investment. You may want to invest in something. Hold off on investing in it until you have more financial security. Again, take a job if you need to that pays less in order to get that stability, and then proceed with your project, investing in it. Some of you might need to ask for help from a parent, a mother, a friend, a relative, a counselor, a grief counselor, the government, or Mother God, the goddess energy. I feel like you'll be supported by this energy if you ask for it, if you reach out and ask for it. Don't be afraid to do so. Spiritually, I feel like, wow, I mean, your energy is so strong here where you just feel so emptied out. You feel so alone. Please, Pisces, you're not alone. Some of you have an angel here that is saying you're not alone. A spirit guide or an angel. And she wants you to know, I feel like it's a feminine energy, she wants you to know that you're not alone. It could be a mother who passed over, or an aunt. You're not alone. And she wants you to ask her for help, to intercede for you. Light a candle, ask for intercession. Okay? Some of you may want to work with I'm just being all like, well, High Priestess makes me spiritual, man. She makes me spiritual. Some of you may want to work with Mother Mary novenas. Some of you may want to work with Goddess energy. But the feminine aspect of God, of source of creation, the aspect of God that creates is feminine. You could call it the Mother God. We don't call it that in Western society. We call it the Mother of God. But really, that energy is the feminine aspect of God, and it's the what we call the Holy Spirit. So it's kind of like the divide of the Holy Spirit with the Mother Mary. But you can access the feminine aspect of God through Mary novenas. Goddess energy, any kind of goddess energy. And she's the energy that you want to ask for help from, especially with your finances or with your love life. Because if you were to ask your parents for help, you know, your father, he goes out, he makes sure you have a roof over your head, and he provides the strength and the protection that you need. But it's the mother who goes to the father and says, you know, give me the resources to give them this so that I can nurture and care for them. And she will deny you no good thing. So ask the mother to intercede for you, and you will find that you will get help through your predicament. Now, this could be spiritual mother, could be a physical mother. I'm just channeling the message, okay? You're not disconnected. You're not alone. Your soul longs for a purpose. And you have one. You do have one. Get back into your spiritual practice. Get into some kind of daily discipline. Don't let it be a myriad of things. Let it be one thing you can truly devote to. Okay? Some of you may need to get back into church. Some of you may need to go back to your, you know, your Buddhist practice. But it's important that you don't feel spiritually alone, that you feel connected. And that will most help you in 2018. Why I said father issues is because this card can be a male advisor, but you feel resentment towards this male. You don't want to listen to his advice. And this talks about blocks, delays, because you don't listen to advice, because you don't take advice. And that also says you're not going to take or believe my advice. And this card is saying you're your own worst enemy when you do that. Try to give someone's advice a chance. Now, I said before that this represented an angel, and I shuffled the cards from the Archangel Oracle deck, and I got Archangel Jeremiel came out. It just flew out, right? It talks about overcoming difficulties. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. So know that. Stop fearing that the worst is ahead. It's behind you. Now, uniquely enough, at the bottom of the deck was another Archangel Jeremiel card. It says, all is well. So I took this as a message for you as well. It says, everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to happen. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. And I mentioned that there's some sort of surprise or something unexpected. Something that you didn't expect to get. I feel like it's going to be love. I feel like a lot of you have given up on it. I feel like unexpectedly love is going to come into your life in 2018. Maybe towards the end of the year. Please do the work. Please make sure you're vibrating to what it is you want that will be healthy for you. Please clear your fears. And also your fears that no one can love you. And this energy of rivalry, this energy of someone else being around, that's not working for you. And I don't think that it's a problem. because it showed up on this direction, okay? But I do feel that it's important to be genuinely there for others this year. A friend, a mother, someone needs your support. Don't just blow smoke up their ass. If you give that support now, this support, I feel, is going to come to you. Okay? We'll draw that to you if you give that support now. And this person or this energy is going to be highly beneficial to you. It's going to provide a fortuitous situations and improvements. Don't be your own worst enemy. Take my advice. Whatever I said, I don't even remember what I said anymore. So that's your reading. Oh, I forgot your bonus. So you picked your pile, left or right. You asked your question or made your wish. What we're going to do is put the Ace of Swords into the deck, okay? Whether it comes out upright or reversed, that's going to be your answer, and on which pile that provides the answer. So, High Priestess reveal whether or not Pisces gets their wish, or what Pisces' answer to their question is. High Priestess reveal. And I like to shuffle until something falls out, but if nothing falls out, I'll cut. I'm only going to do it for so long. I feel like something wants to come out. Oh! Where did it fall out? Okay, it fell out on the left, so I'm going to start here. We're looking for that Ace of Swords. Remember, don't switch your pile. Go with the first instinct. High Priestess says go with the first instinct. It's always the right one. Ah, okay, so if you pick the pile on the left, I feel like your answer will come. Your wish will be granted. The answer that you're looking for is yes. You'll find out probably around springtime, later in the spring. If you pick the pile to the right, I'm sorry, the answer is most likely no. But if you apply enough hard work, dedication, don't give up, and put your willpower behind it, it's still a possibility. The High Priestess is not fully revealing to you whether or not you will get it. It's kind of up to you how bad you want it. Alright, but if you picked a card on the left, your answer is yes, or you get your wish. Alright, thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry it took so long. I'll try to not be, I'll try to make it shorter. Okay, blessings. Happy New Year.